Speed running my personal gacha game tier list in 5 minutes. High Clips channel. Without further ado, I'm just gonna be ranking every single one of them that I've played and I did not play. Do you really care about a ranking? Probably not, but I just thought it would be a quick little 5-minute video. With that out of the way, I have no idea what. Okay, I mean, I heard of Ada Gazer, but I didn't really play it. I have no idea what that is. I played it for like a reasons I've explained, but it was alright. I have no idea what this is. I have no idea what this is. This one did not come out, so we are not gonna rate it. Is that Honkai Impact 3? I've never played Honkai Impact 3. I have no idea what that is. Never played this. Alright, you know what? Anfield, solid tier 1. I'ma keep it about. The interesting part was like the beginning, where you get to the factory building and you build everything. Nowadays, a lot more chill. So I'll give it a very, very solid mid game, if I can say so myself. Ari Gear Fusion, honestly, this was like really fun back then because they have this thing called PvP. And I'm an absolute fucking sucker for PvP. Unfortunately, this game went Birthday Explode, as well as the fact that they slammed up collab banner after collab banner after collab banner, to the point where, as a free-to-play back then, okay, I wasn't even a free-to-play, but as a spending player back then, imagine, right, they had a collab for Madoka Magica. They were the meta units. Less than 2 months later, they released Frame Arm Girls collab. And then they destroyed Madoka Magica. So, either what to do, either what. Never played this game. Never played this game. No idea what the hell that game is. Never played this game. Never. I would love to try this game, though. Not sure how the actual gameplay is. I mean, there's basically no gameplay, right? It's like a full auto-scroller, but bro, the skin for this game is like, you know, if you know Azure, then you know Azure, right? So that I never okay, this is ball, right? If you play ball, you play ball, right? This is a definitive tier 0. Back in my days, you have seed tracking for your pools. You have infinite stamina by changing your timeline. You have like insane fucking collabs. Like they have fake collab before fake collab can hit are very, very interesting gacha unit designs. Very, very silly game. Absolutely exceptional battlecast, definitive tier 0. What is that? Black Beacon. Can't really remember. Never played this. Never played this. Never played this. Never played this. Is this Blue Archive? But okay, I'm gonna keep it about. When I played Blue Archive, it was pretty cool. Right, it was pretty cool. Probably a little bit. I would say it's probably around here actually. Right, like as much as I would love to play the game a little bit more, like the design and like the methodology behind the raid system, right? There's PvP, right, and like the it's gameplay wise, it's pretty alright. Character design wise, not really my cup of tea, but if you like it, like, hey, we have a better game than this though, because it is made by the same publisher, which we're gonna be talking about a little bit now later on. I have no idea what this is. I have never played this. Okay, I am gonna play this very soon. But I've seen really, really good animations about Brown Dust 2. So looking forward, I have no idea what this is. I have can't remember. Okay, CZN, I will keep it a buck. It is also a kind of like a tier 1 game, if I can say so. Okay, you know what? I think CZN is around here. I would say CZN is a game that is like, if you make this a game that is your main game and you love playing like the role, like, right, you love playing like the Slay the Spire, it will pretty much be the only gacha game that can fit in that niche for you. There's no other substitutes, right? And they just had an insane update that apparently changed everything. So if you're into that, I think CZN is absolutely exceptional. Other than that, I would say this is definitely not, I feel like it's not really side game friendly. And maybe if you want to dedicate probably like 60 to 65% of your mental energy for like a main, I think CZN is pretty much going to be there, right? Never played this, never played this, never played this. Ooh. You know what, bro? Okay, from nostalgia reasons, right? For nostalgia, bro, Counter-Strike is the greatest gacha game I've ever played in my entire life. All right, it is very, very unfortunate that they have the whole B-side thing, but bro, it was so fucking fun, bro. Like genuine, it takes. This is technically, if you think about it, Battle Cats, but with PvP, because it's the exact same cost deployment system, right? You have the DP, the deployment cost. Battlecat ran on the exact same system, but without the waifus, without the abobas, and without the PvP. Counter-Strike gave you everything that Battlecats otherwise lacked, which is why I was like so in the Counter-Strike. But for me, I think this was like pretty much one of the most fun I ever had in a gacha game. Unfortunately, things turned out this way. It is what it is. Bada bo, bada bing, right? I have no idea what this is. I've is that this like never played this, like no idea what is that. No idea what is that. No idea what's 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 that. Okay, you know what? ETR restart. I'll probably put it like around here. It was like a really fun little PvP game, akin to like E7 at this point, Counter-Strike, or rather not Counter-Strike, sorry, Star Savior. I just really wasn't too much into like their shell and gearing system. And back in my days, I was like a quote-unquote light spender, right? Shout out to Omega. I was like a quote-unquote light spender. And unfortunately, I just simply couldn't outswipe the speed as well as the stats required to compete on a competitive level for the RTA. And I guess the graphics just didn't really click with me as well as compared to Star Savior. But if I were to give this as like my RTA game, this is pretty much up there in tier 1. Right now, I think they just have like a brand new season. So very interesting, if I can say so myself. Is that ever so? Okay, the thing is, I actually played ever so. It's like a idle game. You can see like my old videos. I played like an ever so Chloe or whatever. This was a pretty chill little PvE. I think it had I can't remember. It was a full on auto idle side-scrolling game. Sometimes you could like min-max by timing your ultimate and skills a little bit, but it was like very silly. I remember the boss for this game. It was essentially like a Chowayo, if I'm not mistaken. It was legit just straight up Chowayo. Hold up.
E7 and did not play on 20.
Yeah, and there it is. Hold up. Yeah, so this was the boss, right? It is like a very Chowayo coded boss. Very deep coded.
Is the predecessor of Brown Dust 2 was called Brown Dust before.
Wait, did I skip E7? Where is E7? Where is E7? Where is E7? Huh? Where is E7? The last one. This is E7. This is E7. Oh, hey, it's not my fault they changed the logo, right? Bro, it's not my fault they changed the logo, bro. I thought it was like fucking Reneg, bro. Bro, it's not my fault, right? Okay, in any case, as I was saying, this was pretty much like the Chowayo ever so R game. I mean, it was pretty fun while it lasted, but generally speaking, I wouldn't mind it too much by being in the tier 1 category. Okay, you know what? E7, boom, right? I genuinely had a lot of fun playing E7, bro, right? A lot of fun. It's just that if I played this game 5 years ago, oh my god, I would legit put this tier 0. If it was 5 years ago, Pogi, where I would all in no life the fuck out of this game for 5 years straight, I technically still did went all in no life for like my first 2 months. My first 2 months, I was all in no life Epic 7, right? Legit, like every waking hour I was playing because it scratched every possible itch I had for an RDA. But because, you know, I'm getting old and there's a lot more things to do nowadays, so you can't really keep up too much. The meta change like so frequently. You know, life happens. So I kind of have to put this out a little bit lower. Right game at the wrong time, but this was very fun for an RTA game, right? FGO, okay, believe it or not, I actually never played FGO in my entire life. And I've heard a lot of bad things about SGO. So maybe one day we'll try, but we won't try it. I have no idea what this is. 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 Is that Destiny Show? Okay, I have no idea what this is. Alright, Genshin Impact though, guys. Well, you know what? I'ma keep it a buck. Guys. Genshin Impact, at the end of the day, for me personally, it's just not my cup of tea, right, bro? I love Genshin Impact, but for me, it's just not really my cup of tea, right? Like, I think by now you can probably get a feel of like what really is like your streamer's cup of tea. I mean, the game can be fantastic, right? It can be excellent, it can be exceptional, the lore is crazy, right? Kalambina, yay, the memes, the tier, but like, it's just respect, genuinely with all due fucking respect, like it is just not really my cup of tea, right? I'm sure this game is absolute fucking cinema. I had a great time playing through the story though, right? Especially for Sumeru and Fontaine, it was fantastic. I haven't played through Netherlands, but at the end of the day, if it's just gonna be the story, then it is what it is. I mean, no word, it is just my personal opinions, right? But in no context, it will look pretty fucking bad. But honestly, is it really that bad? Because if you look at this, okay, like, for example, if you don't look at my face, right, you just look at this random tier list, you can see this guy's tier 0 and tier 0.5. It is, like, so different from, like, bro's Genshin inventories. So, like, is it really that bad? Because there's a very strong indicator of, like, bro's preference, right? So, I really don't think it is, like, whatever it's gonna be. Not that deep. I have no idea what this is. That Girls Frontline 2. Okay, Girls Frontline 2. It is also just not really my cup of tea. Right, I'm not really too much into like, the XCOM gameplay and everything. I mean, it was fun for like a while. A lot of like those like Gunner, like like the fucking like Silk and like the Stoggies thing, right? But XCOM is just not really no hard feelings whatsoever. But I want to do anyway. Goddess, or I can't remember. What is that? 10-year? Is that GBF? I think that's GBF, right? Grand Blue Fantasy. Never played before in my entire life. Maybe I'll try one day, but I don't want to do. I have no idea what is that. I have no idea what is that. I have no idea what is that. Is that Honkai? I'm guessing that's Honkai Gakugen. Never played before, so I don't want to do. Never played this Gundam game. No idea what is that. No idea what is that. No, hey, you know what? At the end of the day is gonna end, guys. Oh, at the end of the day, there can only be a single God Rail because God Rail is God Rail. Do you need me to explain why God Rail is God Rail? Because if I had to explain why God Rail is God Rail, it is gonna sound like I'm getting sponsored by God Rail, but I'm not sponsored. So at the end of the day, God Rail is God Rail. Tier 0, it is what it is. Bada boom, bada boom. Never played this. I will definitely want to try this one day though. Maybe one fun, specifically just for the Elysium realm. Maybe one day I'll try this, but this is very, very interesting. Never heard of this game. No idea what is that. No idea what is that. I'm guessing that is Infinity Nikke, which I think it didn't play that much. And we on the live stream, so no idea what's that. No idea what is 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 that. Is that Landgriser? Okay, I know what is Landgriser, but I've never played Landgriser, so it is what it is. I have no idea what is that. Okay. One fine day, right? One fine day, we'll hop on the Limbus company. But until that day comes, we'll have to put bro here, right? But we'll definitely hop on Limbus company very, very soon. Okay, Love and Deep Space. Okay, then check, we did have our 2,000 subs oiled up Love and Deep Space. It was fun, right? It was pretty interesting, but I'm just gonna put it here. I have no idea what is that. No idea what is that. Is that? I guessing that is the PowerPoint game, right? The Memento PowerPoint game kind of thing. I'm gonna keep it about this barely a game. All right, I played this for like I think like a couple of days. It's not a game, bro. It is legit like you pull for the character. There's no attack animation. There's nothing. It is just like a screenshot of like a PowerPoint of the avatar and it's like full AI and like full auto and like full idle. So like I don't know what this game is doing, but very, very interesting. So let's just get it over there. Is that MLBB? Never played that. Mongol Star, right? We technically did play the CBT, but I'll just leave it up over here. Maybe if we play a little bit more, it might catch on, but we'll just leave it in this current set. I think the story is pretty interesting, right? But I didn't want to do itty-watty. No idea what is that. 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 Okay, NTE, like being for real, is a tip top of tier 1. It is like I had a very similar experience of NT with All Knights Enfield. It is just that they are both around the same cycle as to you kind of need more updates to keep the game going. At least for NTE, they are like maybe a little bit more purely because of Beyond the Rails and the whole font system. But I'm just a little bit wary where like after like 6 months down the road, it might just end up being like a very, very chill game and you just leave it to the side. So for now, I'll just put it in the tier 1 as of this current moment. No idea what is that. Okay, chat. Believe it or not, I played Nikke, guys. I actually played Nikke. I know I showed you guys before, right? I played Nikke as a day 1 player, but I quit at the Chainsaw Man collab. So that was a super fucking long. But I was a day 1 Nikke player. I re-rolled for like, I don't know how many hours it took me to get like Scarlet plus Litter. Because everybody wanted Scarlet back in those days. And then I had an additional Drake as well as the Rapunzel. And then like I just sent it. Oh my god, bro. This game was really, really fun. And as gooner as it is on the surface, Nikke has like an ungodly amount of like actual content. Right? There was PvP, there was Guild Wars, there was the end game, there was all the kind of stuff. So I had quite a lot of fun playing it. The unfortunate thing is, I didn't even quit this game because it stopped being fun. I quit this game because, number 1, I was a broke-ass college student, so I couldn't really swipe in Nikke that much. And number 2, bro, the Christmas Robbie... Is it Robbie? No, it was this banner. It was a Christmas... I forgot what was the name, bro. It's like the first ever Nikke Christmas banner. I can't remember what is bro's name. Ah, yes, this girl, right? This girl. Okay, Christmas Ruby, bro. I was so fucking unlucky for this banner. I legit went like all the way to hard pity. Like all the way to hard pity. And then it turns out this unit is not even good, bro. Like she was tier 2. So I was so fucking upset and I was so poor as a college student, I had to quit. Like I ran out of pullable income because I went all in and I cannot afford to swipe anymore. And then I was literally in like uni and college. So okay, you know what? Fine, guys. If it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. So maybe in another world where if I got Christmas Ruby in the first 10 pool, I would have probably played this game all the way. But it is what I do, really what I do, right? So that is gonna be that. Maybe one fine day, if we hop back on, I'll just start fresh. I don't even know if I can see my old Nikke account. But I definitely played Nikke like way back in the days, right? In any case, I have no idea what this is. 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 Omni Myoji, I mean, is very popular in CN. Never played before. No idea what this is. No idea. Okay, PTN was pretty good. You know what? I'll put PTN like top of tier 1. It was my first exposure to like a tower defense game. Because I never played R-Knights. I have never played R-Knights. But this was like my first like quote-unquote tower defense game. Unless you count like Bloons tower defense, which is like not even a Gacha game. But the graphics and like the CNVA and like the tone of like how you put it was very, and it was like super free to play friendly. But unfortunately, it turns out that like PTN or like the whole like tower defense genre, it was really just not really like my jam. So for what it's worth, by time playing it, it is probably gonna be roughly around tier 1, right? No idea what this is. I've actually never really played for PGR, which reminds me we are gonna be watching a PGR live stream very soon, so we'll see what's up. Okay, this is not even a fucking Gacha game, bro. Bro, Pokemon Masters, it was not a Gacha game. You just like spend money. So I don't even know what this game is doing here, but it's definitely not a Gacha game, so I'm not even gonna comment. We are gonna no idea what this is, no idea what this is, no idea what this is, no idea what this is. Okay, you know what? Hey, at the end of the day, chat, bro, rate might change everything, guys. Right? If I'm like bro, rate might change everything right, at the end of the day. All right. Okay. In any case, I'm not what's that. Okay, reverse 1999. I'll probably put it like top of tier 2. It is it kind of reminds me a little bit of like turn-based, and then you like make the cards to like get the combos. The art style was very unique. It's a very unique art style. And then you go ahead and like get the additional special effect animation, but it just didn't really stick with me all that much. But if you like the art style and like the gearing system and like the whole combat, I think it is like pretty much one of its kind in the market right now. So very interesting. But for me, it's just not really my cup of tea, right? No idea what this is, 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 no idea what I have no idea what this is. No idea what this is, no idea what this is, no idea what this is. Okay, guys. Come on, bro. Star Savior, bro. Come on, bro. Not even sponsored, by the way. Not even sponsored, right? Not even sponsored. This is my most fun RTA PB game. I would say I'm having more fun in Star Savior right now than Epic 7. But holy shit, bro. The operations team just needs to log the fuck in. They just need to log the fuck in and decide on a proper roadmap instead of like leaving all these things to like the future, the what ifs, right? Like they have a great artwork. I really like the art. I like their music. I have like the nostalgia from Counter-Strike. It is made by the same company. I'm kind of okay with like the whole gearing system. I mean, I swipe quite a bit in this game, but oh my god, bro, like right now, their RTA is gonna go into preseason for 2 months, bro. Like, what are you even doing? 2 months of preseason? Bro, 2 months is like almost 2 entire versions of HSR, bro. Or rather, 2 patches, right? So, like, it is just like way too big of a gap. I have no idea what's going on, but like, for the game itself, I really like it. This is probably the only other game I play like almost legit every single day with 0 EAMs, guys. I have no one else playing this game by myself. 0, bro. So this game, legit fucking fun. I just wish they locked the fuck in. I want to, bro, if I could give a gacha that is called potential game, this is potential game. This is the potential game of all the gacha. Like, it has so much fucking potential, but like, it's not utilizing the fucking potential, bro. So like, I'm just gonna have a leave it here at tier 0.5, and then we'll just kind of see how the half anniversary is going to be like over there, right? Okay, bro. As much as y'all want to say shit, bro, I genuinely think Stellar Aurora is like pretty much the best idol gacha right now. It is like super low time commitment.
Did you see they added a Kira kind of banner?
Yes, I already got it. I already got a Kira. Thank you so much for 26 months. Bro, it is super low time commitment. You finish your daily like 2 seconds. And it's like super free to play. If any, Stellar Sora right now, I would say has the best gacha system, period. For any free to plays. I'm pretty sure out of all the free to plays, this is the only game where I can like consistently get every single unit as a free to play because there's like no pressure on pulling for the light cones, and the 50-50 plus spark system, or rather the spark system plus the PD carry forward, means that in 160 pulls worst case, you get 2 rate ups in 160 pulls. So I purely just play this as like an idol collector, and then we just chill a little bit. So pretty much the tip top of gonna be to tier 0.5, right? Okay, I genuinely played Summoner's Wars back in my days, but I was like 14 years old. But I played this a lot. So like I still remember this thing, right? Summoner's War. I was like the shit in my class because I was the only guy back then that swiped a $50 pack to get this Ice Dragon. I was the only one in my entire school that swiped in Summoner's War. At least to my knowledge. And I got this Ice Dragon. Bro, I was the shit, bro. They look like, oh my god, bro, can I please borrow your Ice Dragon? Oh my, those were genuinely the good, when I was like 15. I forgot I was like 14 or 15. But oh my god, bro, that was like the peak of like my Summoner's War career. And afterwards, everyone kind of just quit. So I don't want to do anybody. I have no idea what this is, 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 no idea what this is. Wait, what is this again? This looks a bit familiar. Check what name is this again? Oh, TOF. Okay, you know what? Bro, TOF, I played it for a while. But the reason why I quit TOF is because I had to go on exchange in France, Le Fonse. Like, it literally happened right when I went to France for exchange. And I physically could not play this game because there was no fucking way I'm gonna be playing a goddamn gacha game on my laptop while I'm in France, bro, for 6 months, right? Like, that would be like the most loser ass shit ever. And I still had my ex back then. So there was just absolutely zero time to play this game. But for what it was pretty fun, right? Like, I remember like there was like level locks and you couldn't like unlock all of the times, or rather the chests, because it was like time together. But it was fun for a while, but I didn't want to do it. I had no idea what this is. I mean, we didn't really play it that much. I'll honestly try this one day. It is such a cute little game with a cute little mascot, but I genuinely would try this one fine day. Okay, you know what? Musume tipped off 0.5. I think between these 0.5 games right now, the most impressionable game that I've had is still Musume. Like, I don't think I will forget that first time I ever lost a CM. And I will never forget the time where I swiped in real life for the giant-ass Kira-san Black statue. And I will never forget watching the Musume anime with my community. Like, it genuinely has such a good-ass fucking vibe for a game, bro. As a matter of fact, if I'm gonna be benching any of these games here, right? Or at least from like 0.5 onwards, right? Musume is gonna be the last one. Like, I will quit all these minus the tier 0. And then this will be, right? I can see myself playing this game for a long. Now, I maybe, right? We have Torlenas, right? But I am definitely not bouncing anytime soon. So, hail Musume, hail Mambo, and then what I do, I'll see you guys in the next scenario. Thank you, right? In any case, I have no idea what this is. Is that Honkai Nexus Anima? Check, what game is it? Oh, World Flipper! Bro, this was an OG, bro. This was an OG. Wait, where's Dragalia Lost, guys? Wait, this list does not have Dragalia Lost? No way, right? Wait, this game doesn't have Dragalia Lost? Oh, that is crazy, bro. Okay, if I had a Dragalia Lost, right? Dragalia Lost would be a tier 0. Legit. World Flipper, it was super fun. Like, the pinball mechanics was like very, very interesting. But after a while, I just got burned out. Because there was this thing with World Flipper at like the launch where you could do like infinite raids with your friends. So I still remember like doing this with my IRL friend. We grind out World Flipper non-stop for 16 hours a day for like 1 week straight. Because they had infinite stamina and infinite progression. And we just like play and play and play and play. And we just like non-stop playing, bro. Like it was like so fucking addictive. But after a while, we just got burned out and like, it didn't want to do. So for what it was worth, this was a pretty fun, if I can say so myself. Oh, okay. You know what? I've never played this. Okay. To be completely fair to Wuthering Waves, right? To be completely fair to Wuthering Waves, it is also not really my cup of tea, right? It genuinely just isn't. But I would say they are basically around the same caliber as Genshin Impact, right? Like, if you know, you know, right? Between both Wawa and Genshin Impact, I would say I had that slight bit more, enjoyment. Because I still remember back in those days, we had like the whole like holograms, right? We had the whole like Rexlin was coaching out with my 300 ping to like solo dungeon on the kind of stuff, right? The fucking like the Yinglings, like the Changli quick swaps like back in those days, right? Then there was the Augusta, right? We played all of those like tournaments that they. I think Wuthering Waves for what it was pretty good, but unfortunately it is just like it's just not really fully my preference. But again, bro, like I mentioned, just because you like waffles doesn't mean you hate pancakes. All right. So I'm just saying that, right? I don't hate pancakes, right? I love pancakes, but sometimes I just love waffles a little bit more. And that brings us to our final game. Okay, I will feel Zenless Zone Zero. It is like kind of alright, but like it is like it's kind of hard to say because I had a lot of fun, especially with like the Mi Bubba patch. Like I think 1.4 was like really fun for Zenless Zone Zero. But for everything else, I kind of just didn't really keep up afterwards. Wasaga did bring it back a little bit though. Yasaga. To be palm dog. Oh, Zenless Zone Zero is tier 0.
is T0.
Okay, personally for me, I would say ZZZ is probably along the caliber of like, I probably here. I'll put ZZ here, right? Because it doesn't really have as much of the min picking aspect and everything, and it's just straight up a more like direct combat and all that. But your Uncle Pogi is just gonna be a little bit old, so it ain't what to do. With that, we are going to be coming to the end of our personal gacha game tier list. You know what? I'm just gonna, bro, there's a shit ton of fucking gacha games, bro. Neutrally speaking, you know what I'm saying? Gacha game. You know what? Very much my gacha game tier list for the actually, you know what? I'll just call it right here. Right? I'll just call it right. 90% haven't played. It's kind of okay, but thinking about it, right? Even though I didn't play like 90% of the gacha games, bro, that is still a shit ton of games, though. It's like 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 20. Bro, that's 26 gacha games, bro. Like, how many fucking gacha games do y'all play? Because 26 gacha games is pretty fucking crazy, right? Like, ever since Battle Cats till now, I think that is a pretty crazy amount. Have y'all even played 10 gacha games, bro? 10. Come on, chat, right? So I'ma just keep it about. Let me know what y'all think right now. And then we'll just get like the tier list right here, if I can get this, so that y'all can make your own funny little tier list. And I'll see you guys on the Clips channel. Bada boom, bada bang, thank you. Alrighty, I think that's a very nice little tier list video. You're currently playing 10 to 15. That it kind of just is what it is, bro. I don't have to play 10 because I have God Rail, and God Rail is God. You know what? I'll give this 1 minute and just see if we have any interesting comments. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You know what, bro? I'm just gonna say it, bro. Y'all use the word LARPer way too much. Like, legit, just way too much, bro. Do you even know the context of using the word larper? Do you know what scenarios calls for the word larper? What does it mean? Okay, larper literally means you are pretending. It's basically tourism, right? You are essentially a tourist, pretending to not be a tourist. A tourist and a larper's difference is that if you're a tourist, you acknowledge you're a tourist. But if you're a larper, it is basically a tourist that pretends they are not a tourist, right? Did I not get that right? I think I got that right. Like, okay, I don't pretend to not be a tourist, bro. Like, I fully embrace the fact I'm a tourist in a lot of these games. So, if anything, that makes me more of a tourist than a larper. Can we just, like, be completely neutral and agree on that? Can you do live action role play? What the fuck are you fucking saying, bro? Yo, Western CC is a crate. There will be no piece because people can't read. Alright, let me see if there's any piece over here right now. Holy shit. Okay, you know what? It would have been a tier 0. There we go, guys. Li Wuwa. BA is better than Stella Sora. Bleach Soul Resonance. God Rail is God Rail. Your LARPer. Wuwa is better than HSR. War. Hail MrPokke. Hail God Rail. Nikke not tier 0. He's done. Kai Sena. You know what? We'll just see how this is gonna be, but I had a pretty interesting time cooking this, so that is gonna be that. Thank you for coming. And look at that, guys. And look at that, guys. Bro, look at that. Bro, what the fuck is that game next to HSR? What is that? 4th anniversary? What is that, chat? Bang Dream? Okay, that's pretty crazy. I have no idea what this is. Cookie? Is that Cookie Run Kingdom? Okay, bro plays a lot though. Bro definitely did not last a day. EOS. Oh man, there are really just a lot of gacha games, bro. Like genuinely, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, chat, I genuinely feel, right, if you have like more than 3 tier 0s, it diminishes the value of a tier 0. So like honestly for me, this is like the way you should go about it. It's tier 0 for a reason, bro. Alright, so I would try to like limit as many tier 0s. Like I think 3 to 4 is like the max. Like if you have 6 tier 0s, are you really gonna play 6 gacha games at the same time? You know what I'm saying? So like it's just a little bit much. Okay, but this person's list is kind of similar to mine though. Right, I feel like we play very similar games, except for this. I've never played this. I've never played this. I've never played this. Then I play a little bit, but like, yeah, we have like very similar list to like this chatter over here, which is like pretty interesting. All right, that's pretty interesting. Surprised you haven't played on the Miyoji. Bro, we have a lot of God Rail at tier 0, guys. That's pretty interesting, isn't it? Jesus Christ is returning this year. Holy shit, bro. Okay. MrPokke is, you might as well just call him LARP Master because he has no fucking idea what he's saying. There are people who genuinely think HSR is better than Wuwa. Oh, and they have the right to think so. Oh, what is this? Genuinely don't believe my child. I've never played Genshin before. Holy, wait, who is that above it? Oh, is that Nikke? You are Bang Dream. No idea what that is. My Musume pretty that be game that I don't find fun, but I continue to play with this game. Show me boys, I can kind of bit. Did not. How the fuck do you goon to Pokemon Masters, bro? Bro, are you okay? That is like very sus, not gonna lie, but okay. That is okay. 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 Oh shit, that's kind of fucked up. Totally agree, but I'm not. It seems fun. My I see. 좋아요, 좋아요, 우바게지 좋아요, 우바게지 좋아. Is this guy blind? He has gotta be blind, right? Like, bro is definitely blind. How the heck? Bro, that is like 4 levels of like Mog, bro. It is incredibly blind, if I can say so myself. Please play Heaven's Burns Ray, it will change your life. Reverse higher, please. Otherwise, nice tier list. One, same tier as tier. Tier 0. Bro, I really don't think that is that crazy, bro. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's honestly oh, just because my opinion is different, that is therefore it's debate. Respectfully, MVO needs to go down. Okay. Okay. God shit is God shit. And never is God rail. God rail, bro. You are lying. God, bro, there's a lot of God rails. There's no limit to that. You have such an ugly face and uglier ticks. Honkai Star Bus can't be touched. Honor Stars of Mongol Star Dice. Zenless Zone 0. Way too LL Mr. Bus. L Rage Bay Little, bro. Bleed Zones objectively as the best guy. The NPC group. Battle Cats and Tears. Goryo is Goryo. Please go and play some real games. Mr. HSR show is back in the shits. Lost Sword is. You better sleep with one eye open, buckle. The rank 1 Skirk Skipper. And there it is. And there it is. Bro didn't play out of hell Goryo, you larva. Here before mods. God real. Goryo. Genshin Impact. You know what? Honestly, except for the ugly face, this was a very, very nice little comment section, if I can say so myself. Alright. We're going then. You have cooled your last cool, my man.